Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Today's video is gonna be a different kind of video. We're gonna be doing a full face of makeup picked by my Instagram followers. So if you want to see how I got this look and what products I used, definitely keep on watching. We're doing Instagram picks my makeup. So as I said in the title, I will be using the makeup that was chosen by Instagram followers. I have a full face of makeup here. So let's get into it. I'm going to start with my primers and then I'm going to go into my eyeshadow so my primers can have some time to set in. So before I do that, I definitely want to clip my hair back because I don't want it in my way and it's freaking hot. So the way that my makeup was chosen was all my makeup is basically right here. Some is scattered throughout the room, but most of it's right here. So 2 primers were chosen and these ones were the most popular out of all of them. It was the YSL primer with like gold flecks in it. Super pretty primer. This is the Touche Eclat Blur primer. And then I got the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This one is absolutely bomb and very comparable to the Tatcha Silk Primer. So the way that they instructed on how to use these primers was this on the center of my face and this on the outer perimeters of my face. So here's the e.l.f. primer. I'm just gonna swirl my finger in there. I like to grab a generous amount. And then I'm gonna warm it up in between my fingers and just put this on the center of my face. And this is for like my pores, and that this primer is to smooth and blur imperfections as well. But most importantly, it's not drying, it's actually hydrating. So I really like that about this. And best of all, this is drugstore. This one right here, this one's a little pricey, but this one's drugstore. So the palette that was chosen for my eyeshadow is the Anastasia Jackie Aina palette. This palette is absolutely amazing, beautiful, stunning. This packaging, she nailed it. I love that print and the holographic look that it has. And the colors in here are stunning. This is what they look like. I'm gonna go in with the shade Ginger in my crease. Anastasia shadows are always really pigmented, so definitely go in with a light hand because you can always add more but never take away. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with edges, which is a little bit deeper than the first shade we used. And I'm going to go lightly into that one because I'm going to put it in the same area, just a little bit lower. And if you want a light hand, definitely hold your brush at the very tip. This will help with less pressure on the brush, which means you'll be a lighter hand on your eyeshadow. So now that these 2 shades are blended out to my liking, I'm going to go in with the Wiggly's shade, which is that cranberry looking red. And I'm going to go ahead and spray it with my setting spray just to give it more pigment. So I'm going to take this dual-ended Urban Decay brush and I'm just going to take this side. It's like a packing brush type situation. So I'm going to go into the shade and then I'm going to spray it with my setting spray, which will help intensify the color. And I'm just going to put that on the lower lid. So I'm going to go into Ginger and just try to blend out any harsh edges that I might have. All right, and then just to add a little bit more dimension, I'm gonna go in with a angled brush, which looks like this. And I'm gonna take the darkest shade, which is Credit, this dark brown right here, and I'm gonna line my eyes with it. I'm actually gonna add some highlight. I'm gonna take this color right here. I believe it is Soleil. And I'm just gonna put that on my brow bone and my inner corner. All right, so that's what that looks like. I am gonna do my mascara. This is just mascara. I'm not going to put falsies on today. So now I'm going to go into my foundation. The foundation that was chosen is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in the shade 205 Natural Beige. Super bomb foundation. Haven't used it in a while, but it is really good. So the concealer that was chosen for me was the CoverGirl True Blend, and I have this in the shade M100. So I like to highlight the center of my face, and this is how I've been doing it lately. Okay, so now I'm gonna bake under my eyes, and the powder that was chosen was the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder in the shade Vanilla. I'm going to use my Tati Blendiful. Okay, and now we're going to move into our bronzer. The bronzer that was chosen was the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is in Milk Chocolate Soleil. I love this bronzer to death. I have Hit Pan. It is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a new bronzer, definitely check this one out. It's really good. And honestly, you cannot go wrong with it. And it smells amazing. So, definitely recommend. And it took me a while for me to hit pan on this bronzer, so it's definitely worth the money. I like to bronze my whole face, especially right now that I have kind of a tan going on, so definitely like to bronze my whole face. It just helps tie the whole look together. And for my blush, I just realized it's also Anastasia. So the Anastasia blush that was chosen is Cocktail Party, which is a trio. And this is what it looks like. I think because of the eye look, we're going to go with these two shades right here. We're going to blend them together. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the under eye. I'm just going to go and mix Edges and Ginger, which are the two shades I put in my crease. And I'm going to put those on the lower lash line. Alright, so now it's time for some highlight. The highlight that was chosen is the Artist Couture Highlight in Summer Haze. And this highlight is amazing. It is kind of messy, but it's worth it. Super good. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this AOA Studio brush, and this is what I use for my highlight. Who remembers when people used to spray their highlight to make it more intense? I feel like we're out of that genre, but I promise you that people used to do it all the time, and now no one does it. I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl lip liner in the shade Caramel Nude, which is like a brownie color. I'm gonna line my lips, and now I'm gonna use my Anastasia liquid lip in the shade Ashton. So now to set everything, I'm gonna use my Mario Badescu facial spray. This is the cucumber one. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. How do you guys think it came out? I actually like the way it came out. This is very fall-esque, but I definitely like it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Definitely don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!